Okay, this is definitely good. This is definitely not good. might be good. Oh, what? Crap. Is this just gonna get stuck on my face? What? What's a disco ball thrall? What? That rhymes.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Okay, this is an elemental shaman. I took this off of HS Replay and tweaked it a little bit. There was a pretty solid elemental shaman core on HS Replay with a surprisingly high win rate. It's basically watch posts and elemental stuff as a, true mid-range deck, basically. About as mid-range as it gets. Reminds me a lot of spiteful summoner decks of old. It does have cheap spells, thankfully, but still the same sort of vibe where you just curve out and then dump big stuff at the end of your curve. So we have Cargal as a big stuff card and Primordial Protectors as our big stuff cards. And then, of course, some nice sized elementals in there, too. Like the recently buffed Fire Elemental. So all in all, play it like a mid-range deck. Play it like a spiteful deck. See if it works. I don't know if it will. I don't really think they got a ton of value despite going that hard that turn. The overload's just a little punishing. 3-3 is definitely more awkward for me than 2-2. Do I kill it, though, still? This and this on 4, this on 5, this on 6. I think I still kill it. It seems like he wants to push a ton of damage. So let's just trade up. Bad trade, really, but it's okay. El Hyro, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Oh, and thanks for the level 1 hype train, everybody. That was nice. Sorry I was not totally present for all of it. Technical difficulties and all. This is good too. Get those watch posts cruising. Okay. Disrupt that Murloc Shaman curve. Feel pretty good about my hand all of a sudden. Love that he's taking trades. That's a good sign. Sort of need a good hex target. If either of these get buffed, I mean, I think they're reasonable. Definitely this one seems scarier. 5-3 is pretty good. Cargal, okay. If this card had Taunt itself, it would be nuts. It would be so insanely strong. Without Taunt, I don't know. We'll see. I kind of still like it, but I want to play it more. Need to see how often it fails, basically, to know how convinced I am. Okay, good at Fire Ellie Ping here. Do we squeeze in the 1-2? I don't really think it trades that well or anything, so probably not. If anything, we don't want to develop too much board because we might swing this game back with Tidal Wave. Kargath is just a 5-5 extra right now, so 2 5-5s. Not necessarily bad, though. Might be the best play I have. We'll see. Weapon seems like it could be pretty enticing to push through these little taunts, too. So we'll see. This deck doesn't have a ton of reactivity, as you can probably see. Man, I wish I could get through that stupid taunt. Like, I wish this was not a taunt totem so I could clean up these Murlocs. Because if he top decks, excuse me, top decks a, very clear my language there. Actually, I think I'd rather take a chance that this gets hit so it trades better, right? Because this, we don't really need to have extra stats. It's already plenty big. And this one, the stats won't do anything anyway. So, unfortunately, that did not pan out. But, you know, if this is a 2-3, maybe it trades into something a little better down the road. Not currently, of course, but a taunt totem, etc. Yeah, thanks, Magical Viewer, dude. That's awesome. Oh my god, so many people tagging my name. Oh my goodness. You dusted all your cards, 42,000 dust. Appreciate you playing a variety of decks on your stream. Thanks, man. Yeah, me too. I always prefer to play a ton of decks, I gotta say. I don't like grinding the same deck all day over and over and over again. I've never really been big on that. Okay. That was definitely a swing turn. Man, I wasn't sure Tidal Wave would actually fit that well into this deck. It seems like it could be kind of counterintuitive. Like you have this mid-rangey deck with a lot of pressure minions, and then you have Tidal Wave, which is a little bit more defensive. But I could definitely see the utility here, swinging back against like an aggro deck that got a little ahead of you, and you need that moment to kind of get a breather.
Such choices.
It felt really strong in that regard, right? I guess they're scared to play minions. I don't know. Nope, not that scared. Take it back. This is after you summon, so the one coming out of this will get rush and a little buff there. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Not enough, though. Elvis. I like that name. Elvis. Okay. Love double watch post. Hopefully we can find a Cargal to support this. Hit Legend for the first time with Tip the Scales Paladin before the new format. Wow, congrats. First time Legend's always a big deal. Oh my god. Watch post, watch post, watch post. Watch post, watch post, watch post. I should try to make a deck. Are there any good ways to copy minions right now in standard format? In other words, like you know, we had Bloodsworn Mercenaries before. Is Faceless Manipulator still around? In other words, is there any way to make like a full board of watch posts fairly reliably? Just make all your opponent's cards cost 7 more or whatever, right? Oh, Hysteria is so good though. Oh man, sad day. The watch posts shot each other from afar. Wah. What are the 5 cards you're certain are going to get nerfed in the next patch? Well, I'm actually going to make a video on this topic this weekend. I don't know 100% what I'm going to say yet. I don't know if it's going to be that exact framing as you have put it, but similar. I think this is a more control warlock, right? So I think this is more valuable to me than the Wind Fury and Rush, because I don't think I'll have a lot to react to with this minion. Definitely Loon of Decacy, as you put it, yes. Deca Lunacy would be one nerf target. Pinflinger, maybe still Broomstick. It's not as popular at the moment, but it still seems like a card that's been on the radar for a while. Trying to think about what else. What else is out there? What else is good right now? Maybe something from the Libram Paladin package. I mean, Pinflinger, I guess, kind of addresses that. The secret weapon, I don't actually think the secret weapon will be nerfed, believe it or not. I'm not saying it's a bad card. It's obviously got great stats to support it, but I kind of think they're not going to go that direction if they do nerf it. That's a card that's really easy to fix by well, not really by printing bad secrets because you get to choose, but anyway, I don't think that's a card that's a huge problem point because it doesn't feel bad. They've focused way more on feel lately than anything else. Aren't taking a ton of damage. You get the ability to interact with the secrets, right? There's a few aspects to it that feel, I think, fairly reasonable. Can we high roll this Wind Fury? Oh my god, please. Still going over the top, right? Unfortunately, we killed our Primordial, but I have to say, with this current scenario where I'm like kind of pushing a ton of damage, I actually don't mind hitting the Dunk Tank off this instead, right? I am more worried about my curve being totally killed next turn. So anyway, yeah, again, I think secret weapon is a reasonable suggestion, but I do not think that's what'll get nerfed. I'm not even saying I don't think it should be nerfed. Maybe it should be. Maybe the win rate suggests it should be, but I still don't think it will be. Which I know is frustrating to hear, but it's basically not a feel problem card as much as a win rate problem card, and it's not really that spiky in its win rate either. It's actually fairly smooth, and I think that suggests that Blizzard will not nerf it, but we'll see. We'll see. I have to go face, right? I mean, I'm not casting a spell until the game is over, maybe, so. Let's see. They healed too much, but... So, I don't know. We'll see. I may be totally wrong, right? Who knows? It has a very smooth win rate trend, unlike things like Edwin, and... Like, it's a high win rate trend, yes, but it's pretty smooth. It falls off leveled, unlike Edwin and... what was that previous card that... Gosh, I can't think of it. Oh, this doesn't heal minions at all. That's not good in the slightest. What card am I thinking of, guys? The mage card, twin spell, where you destroy your dude and you get 2 of him. Why can't I think of the name? Starts with letters. What is that card? Somebody help me here. Conjurers, thank you. Yes, I thought it was a C, but that had a really spiky win rate. Edwin always had a really spiky win rate. You know, but I will say, sword is just high, so it's definitely still an apt, fitting target for a nerf if they decide to. But I have a feeling they'll take the cards that are more, like visibly annoying. But maybe they won't. We're gonna lose. I didn't get over the hump on damage, right? Yeah, let's just spin this now. I might top deck another Primordial and then want that mana, right? Targal, I would be able to do it, but I think 19 is just too far to go. 10. So anyway, Penflinger, Lunacy, what else did I say? Maybe Broom, maybe Secret Weapon. I think it would be totally, I would not be upset if they nerf the Secret Weapon, but I don't think they will. But I also won't be surprised if they do. So people are gonna say they did. You're an idiot, Regis, and I'll say no. I like I said, I think it's reasonable. They might. There's one other card that was on my mind when I was thinking about prepping for that video, but I can't think of what it is at the moment. Oh yeah, 4/3 baby. How is this not corrupted yet? It might matter because of these taunts. If I'm forced to push through taunts, Springwater. No, I think if they get Lunacy, that'll handle Springwater's problems. Again, a great card. It wouldn't be crazy to nerf it. Jandis is a pretty reasonable suggestion. Jandis has been very strong. She got a lot better. I mean, we can look at card win rates and just say like, hey, what's the strongest package? Secret package is strong for Paladin. Libram package is strong for Paladin. Paladin package is strong for Paladin. All of the Paladin cards are basically suitable nerf targets, honestly. Is this lethal? I think it's gonna be a little shy, right? Does Dunk Tank clear this? Yeah, there's no lethal, right? I'm not seeing it, guys. I don't think we have it yet. A little off. So I'll wait in case the surprise matters. I don't think there was any sequence where the corrupt 2 damage netted me anything significant, did it? I guess maybe if I had like traded the 2/2 into the Divine Shield and then the 1/2 and used the Dunk Tank. I don't think it was there. Somebody tell me if you spotted that lethal. I don't think there was a sequence that netted it though. But I would love to be proven wrong. Please. Are they not healing? Just clearing. Oh my god, so many lethal top decks here. Well, just a couple really, but that is not one this turn, unfortunately. Which I guess means I actually have to tidal wave probably 9, 6 is 15, 20 damage. Ugh. I hate this because it doesn't put me on lethal, right? It's so annoying. I don't have a choice though, they just have too much board. I don't even know what totem's best. That's probably the best totem, actually, yeah. Okay, we can clean this up with the Dunk Tank. I mean, they're going to heal more, right? They have so many soul fragments in deck. Oh, I'm scared. I may lose my breakpoints here. If they burned all my non-damage cards, that's good news for me. Oh, that's not good news for me, though. 10 health now. 7 damage, theoretically. Okay, I gotta do this now. Oh, sick, another watch post. That's funny. This is not corrupted. This is now active, but I can't play all these together. This sucks. Am I not gonna find a window? I really need Fireheart, I think. Although I don't even know if that's gonna be enough. Just gonna clear like Twisting Nether here. Maybe Yashirash. I can't even get this in with a tidal wave, right? Like, ugh, so annoying. I don't know how to get that. Oh, they are just gonna Twisting Nether. Okay. This probably gives me the window to Gyre Worm then. Just hit it face. These don't kill me or anything, so that's fine. Like a Cargal here to create some pressure would be good. Don't hit too many of those, please. Okay. Fireheart as well. Okay, that we'll start with Fireheart, obviously. This could just be a lethal right here. Serpentine face. Another Dunk Tank. It's obviously not lethal yet, but I could also just play the Guidance, and if I don't hit anything, I could just Gyre Worm face, right? Just get a little bit more tempo, but I lose. But I still have 8 for next turn. They're at 4. 2 Soul Fragments. I think I'm going to, because this gets me another spell. Well, 3 more spells, really, right? Oh my God, yes. We don't need both. We don't need the Lightning Bloom, do we? Oh, maybe, but I overload once. It's only net 1 mana next turn, but 1 mana is a lot, actually. Lightning Bolt is lethal now. Woo, baby! Let's go. Oh, I love it. Fireheart putting in work. I like people having avenues to play the game they want, and definitely like messing with your opponent's stuff is an avenue to play the game you want. It just, you know, I don't want it to be too common or too powerful, basically, or what happens is like their joy starts stealing from other people's joy, and there's a bit of an imbalance. So, you know, you want a nuanced way that both people can hopefully have some enjoyment there. Okay. Gyre Worm on 2 is interesting. It's like a good flame up. It's like a flame up where the 3 damage goes where you want. That's a funny way to think about it, actually. A good flame up. But it's 2 mana still. I don't know. Maybe not that good. In 5 years, we'll probably have a flame up that just deals 3 damage to the opponent. Or whatever target for 1 mana. We'll be at that power creep stage. I will say that the storm, what is it? Storm Caller, Sand Shear, Storm Caller, Shear, Storm, Wind Shear, Storm Caller. It wasn't working initially. I don't know if it is currently, and there's like a patch planned as well incoming for some of these bugs. So I also do not know what is in store for the future. I don't keep up with Wild enough, or frankly patch notes enough to tell you. Okay. Where are my watch posts? This deck feels pretty inconsistent, I have to say, which has naturally been a trait of elemental decks. You know, sometimes they just don't flow. Sometimes there's a bad balance between, I cannot remember its name, Storm Shear, Wind Shear Storm Caller, I think is it though. Sometimes they have that bad balance, you know, between value and tempo, and trying to find that sweet spot can be tough for sure. I think Menacing Nimbus is certainly a good bridge there. Like it kind of pulls you between value and tempo. You're not sacrificing too much tempo for a little bit of value, but ultimately feels like this deck could use a little bit more punch and a little bit less late game. Like if Tidal Wave was just like, you know, an inner what was it called? Inner Demon. That would be the dream, right? I want an 8 mana spell that goes face, not an 8 mana spell that stabilizes. I thought about running the 6-drop Tree Ant card, because the trees seemed a little bit more tempo oriented than the Tidal Wave, right? A little bit more pressure based, but I just don't think they're as good. The 6-drop pool, notably worse than the 8-drop pool. So it's a pretty big sacrifice to go to 6, I think. Unfortunately. Actually, a decent lily pad lurker, I suppose, for once. I think we hit face and leave the frog, don't we? The frog can get cleaned up in a dunk tank later. So get rid of this. Yeah, they're down to 15. I mean, we're definitely creating some damage outs on these dunk tanks, right? He's hit for 8 total. We still have a whack-a-mole hammer. Oh, this is a good dunk tank card. Okay. Surely you give this the thing, right? Let's see, right? Technically, I'd be better off hitting with a 3/3 first here. Right? Well, actually, am I even going to hit with a 3/3? I guess I have to, huh? No, I can value trade. That puts this at 2, though, which dies to hero power. I got to think about his 4-drop. I think I have to have more health on board, right? I don't want everything to be low health. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had a ping. Obviously, I don't have spell damage totem, so that's not a roll anymore, sadly. Okay, so this is still active. This is totally stranded. This is definitely better than it used to be at 8 health. Like, there's a chance it could stick, I think. Might actually be worth it. I don't have any spell follow-ups, obviously, in the deck much. We're very limited on spells. This isn't bad, but it's not great. Let's just play it, man. 8 health is, it's interesting, at least. It's something to build off of. Buff it with Whack-a-Mole might not be bad. Might honestly be worth a just post Cargal to get 2 5/5s. But I also like hitting for 8. Kind of sets up lethal almost. What do they get? Don't get Devolving Missiles, please. Actually, though, honestly, Devolving Missiles doesn't usually get much worse in stats, I guess. Weirdly enough. That is stranded. Let's take one more turn for the Cargal, right? Just gonna try to go face here. Barriers, certainly a possibility. What is this? Probably a spell-based one, eh? No more Flame Lords, so it ain't that. Okay. I'm gonna end up being a little short on damage, I feel like. I mean, technically a dunk tank plus weapon is all I need at this stage. Anything else getting through is pretty cool. What are my good top? Oh, Fireheart can lead to a ton of damage too. Oh, and Fire Elementals are damaged too. Okay, yeah, we actually have quite a few damage outs. Okay, that's better than I expected. Between Fire Ellies and Firehearts and... Oh, Gyre Worms damage too. Not enough technically at the moment, but still pretty good. Yeah, we'll be alright, I think. Do they even have a clear here? Just secrets, really? And not taking damage off the board. Well, that seems unusual. Elements guide me. What do I have? 6, 8, 9. So I definitely don't have lethal through barrier. That's, we know that. Oh, that's actually a bad hit. No, I need to hit this Hex minion. Because I can't hit it. It's gonna spawn a if I do, it's gonna spawn a dude. Do I just go really big here, guys, or do I deal with this again? Since I have kind of enough board right now. You know what I mean? I have enough board, right? I think I just deal with this, right? Mirror Entity's not that bad. I mean, it's kind of annoying, I guess, but it's certainly better than the 6/6, so best one I got. Okay, so this gives me a ton of damage outs over the top, right? Like, we now have Fire Ellies, Dunk Tanks, probably Fireheart, Gyre Worm is active. Yeah, and just a good board, too. This is fairly nice. I don't want to proc the, whatever it's called, the Oasis Ally. But now it won't matter because let's have lethal if I do, so it's all good. Is that a third Asteroids or Stellaria, by the way? I X the first two, and there's just a casual third one. Oh my god. Okay. Definitely need Watch Post for Cargal. Like a little bit of elemental action. Drawing Tidal Waves is bad. We could strand our Primordial Protectors on 8 drops. We do have enough backup spells that hopefully it never gets totally stranded. we'd have to draw 4 spells before playing a Primordial for it to be totally gassed, but gonna check this minion, right? Theoretically, you could try to coin this on 2, but I think since I have the 2/2, 3 anyway, let's just check it now, particularly if it doesn't get buffed. If it does get buffed by Hand of It All, that's really sad, but that's Paladin, right? that's Paladin life. Noble Sack's a concern now too. He's gonna trade for me? Wow. I love that. Okay. Man, he seems like a faster deck with Intrepid Initiate, right? So that's great.
Got something to hide.
Do-do-do-do-do.
The light dims, but we fight.
Who's from USA and who's from Europe? I have a feeling that poll right now would definitely skew towards USA just because it's a little bit later in the day. But as far as otherwise, like on a normal day, let's go ahead and get rid of the secret if it is Noble Sack, right? It's fine. He has secret synergies, so proccing it sooner rather than later is better. Normally, about 38% of my audience is from the United States on YouTube, at least, which I'm sure is fairly close on Twitch as well. You know, I don't think there'd be any major variations, maybe plus or minus 5% or something, because I don't think I have the stats on Twitch technically. So that means, you know, that's a plurality. The most common countries in the United States, but it's not a majority. It's just a plurality. So there are definitely a lot of Europeans and otherwise Canadians. A lot of Germans specifically if we're going into the European conversation. A lot of variation for sure. I really need to kill both of these. Could have played for Fireheart, but hopefully this isn't a Noble Sack. If it's an Idiot Avenge, I'm gonna take a hit, but I have Tidal Wave, so I don't really care. I can survive to damage. I don't think I can survive to value, and I at least set up the trade anyway, so. If he outvalues me and draws too much, he's eventually gonna get there, but if I can play to a Tidal Wave, we'll be fine. Taking damage is no big deal. Greece rocks. Yeah, Greece, that's cool. I feel like I do better with Canadians and Europeans than with Americans. Somebody said something to me once, which I still can't believe was a real thing that was said to me. Somebody called me a loudmouthed American. It was on Zeddy's video when I made that video with Zeddy, and they said to Zeddy, "Don't do videos with Regis. He's a loudmouthed American." Which I just much love to Zeddy. I don't mean this in a bad way. You guys know Zeddy and I are friends, but I feel like that's the exact opposite of reality. I mean, he's much more, you know, rambunctious and you know, says anything, and I'm more reserved and maybe loud, I guess, technically speaking, but I feel like still way more reserved. Okay, this is definitely good. It's definitely not good. might be good. Oh, what? Crap. Is this just gonna get stuck on my face? What's a disco ball thrall? What? That rhymes. Disco ball thrall. What the heck, dude? Why is it doing that? Another tidal wave. Fine, sure, whatever. Is that just gonna be there the whole game? Oh, unreal. This is fun. I love you going face. That's great news. I got a new tidal wave, so face attacks are awesome. This is good too. Oh my god, I got Moarg tidal wave. How sick is that? Yeah, let's just kill the big one, right? Protect the taunt. Oh, I forgot about Noble Sack. Shoot. That's fine too. Okay. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gathering the spirit bomb energy. Oh my god. It is a really cool it kind of showcases just how cool some of the effects and visual effects in Hearthstone are, though, because that's really sick. It looks awesome. Oh, that's a good draw. trading it in. Okay. I guess we test for another Avenge, Noble Sack, whatever. His hand is weird. Oh, okay. That actually worked. I'm somehow surprised. What do we think that is then? Oh, my Yogg probably. Yeah, that's actually bad for us because I can't cast this, right? I can get another one though, I think. I think we still have one left, right? No, we had one in hand. It got transformed. Oh no, I think that might be our last one. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Maybe I just eat her and make a big dude. Stay on curve. I don't want to eat both. I want a little bit of flexibility in how I attack, right? But she's a pretty easy ping hit, so seems like she's not worth much as a 1 health 4 attack there. Okay. I mean, there's still some pretty good 8-mana spells. We don't have anything for guardian animals. He's just conceding. Okay, I get it. He kind of ran out of gas. We stabilized a little hard there.
Yeah.